This is problem 1 for 8 EEC7, where we're working with simplifying linear equations, one variable linear equations, into the form x equals A equals A, or A equals B to determine if they have one solution, no solutions, or infinitely many solutions. On this particular problem, it asks us to choose the two equations that have infinitely many solutions. We know if it has infinitely many solutions, you get to the very bottom and it's going to say A is equal to A. What's on the left-hand side of the equation is going to be exactly like what's on the right-hand side. So let's look at these. If I have this, we can use distributive property, and this side becomes 2x plus 2 is equal to 2x plus 1. Now notice 2x plus 2 is not exactly like 2x plus 1. In fact, you can actually work it out and see what you get. If I subtracted the 2x from both sides, I wind up with 2 is equal to 1. So that is not an answer. Let's try this one. I've got 2x plus 4 is equal to x plus 4. Okay, well, if we work that out, 2x plus 4 equals to x plus 4. If I work that one out, let's say I subtracted the x from both sides, I would get 2x minus 1x is just 1x. X plus 4 is equal to 4. Subtract 4 from both sides, and x is equal to 0. This one has one solution, and we're looking for the ones that have infinite number of solutions. So that one's not it. And let's try this one here. This gives me 3x plus 3 is equal to 3x plus 2. Let's work that one out and see what we get. 3x plus 3 is equal to 3x plus 2. And you may be able to look at this and realize that there's no solutions for this one because the two equations both have 3x here. One you're adding 3, the other you're adding 2, so they can't be equal. But let's work them out and get to our A equals A or A equals X, whatever thing. If I do this, what if I subtract 3x from each side? I come away with 3 is equal to 2. Well, I'm looking A is equal to B there. That means I have no solutions, and I'm looking for infinite number of solutions. Let's try this one. This gives me 3x plus 3 is equal to 3x plus 3. Well, if you've got 3x plus 3 is equal to 3x plus 3, let's work this out. See, they're exactly the same on both sides of the equal sign. That's going to give you A is equal to A, but let's work it out and see. Let's subtract 3x from both sides. And I wind up with 3 is equal to 3. That's A is equal to A, just like we're talking about here. Therefore, this has infinite number of solutions. Let's try this one. 3x plus x. Well, we can collect those like terms, and that gives me 4x is equal to 4x. Let's try 4x is equal to 4x and see what we get. I mean, you should be able to see it. The two sides are exactly the same. If they're exactly the same, we have infinite solutions. But let's try subtracting the 4x from each side and see what we get. And if I do that, I get 0 is equal to 0. That's the same thing as A is equal to A. Those two are exactly the same. Hence, this is also has infinite number of solutions. No matter what I put in for x, I would get an equal or true statement there.